In the pantheon of the video game industry, a few names echo louder than others, weaving stories of innovation, creativity, and sheer entertainment. Among these legendary names, Nintendo stands out, a testament to the transformative power of play. This video explores the rich tapestry of Nintendo's history, an epic saga that unfolds over a century and whose impact reverberates through the annals of entertainment. We begin in 1889, with the birth of a card game company in Kyoto, Japan, an entity that would evolve, adapt, and rise to become a global powerhouse in the world of video games. From its humble beginnings as Nintendo Koppai, crafting handmade Hanafuda cards, we follow the company as it diversifies its interests, forays into the realm of toys, and eventually stumbles upon the formula that would catapult it to international fame. The narrative threads wind through the arcades of the 1970s, into the era of home consoles, and the birth of iconic franchises such as Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and Pokémon. We explore the innovations that defined each generation: the intuitive D-pad, the tactile Game Boy, the revolutionary Wii motion controls, and the boundary-blurring Switch, each milestone an emblem of Nintendo's inventiveness. Along the way, we encounter visionaries like Gunpei Yokoi and Shigeru Miyamoto, creative forces who redefine not just Nintendo, but the entire landscape of video games. This is not merely a chronicle of products and profits, but a tale of risk and reward, of daring to dream and defying the odds. It's an exploration of how Nintendo, in its quest to provide interactive entertainment, has shaped, disrupted, and ultimately defined the video game industry. Join us on this journey through time as we delve into the captivating world of Nintendo, the triumphs, the challenges, the breakthroughs, and the legacy, because to understand Nintendo is to understand the evolution of digital entertainment itself. Chapter 1: The Founding of Nintendo, a look back to 1889. Nintendo's journey started in the bustling city of Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto, with its rich cultural history and its blend of tradition and modernity, would later come to mirror Nintendo's ethos in its products. In the late 19th century, card games had become a staple form of entertainment in Japan. Many variants of playing cards were imported from Europe, but these foreign decks weren't wholly compatible with traditional Japanese games. This gap in the market provided an opportunity for a young entrepreneur named Fusajiro Yamauchi. Yamauchi established Nintendo Koppai on September 23, 1889. The company's name, Nintendo, was an amalgamation of three kanji characters, nin, ten, and do, which loosely translated meant leave luck to heaven. A fitting name for a company that would, in the future, gamble on innovative ideas in the entertainment industry. Nintendo Koppai's first product was a deck of handmade Hanafuda, a type of playing card used for a variety of games in Japan. These cards differed from Western ones as they used illustrations instead of numbers. A typical Hanafuda deck consisted of 48 cards divided into 12 suits, each representing a month and associated with a particular plant or flower. Yamauchi's Hanafuda cards were crafted using Mitsumata bark and painted with exquisite designs. They quickly gained popularity due to their high-quality craftsmanship, intricate designs, and the immersive gameplay they offered. The popularity of these decks grew so rapidly that Yamauchi had to hire assistants to mass-produce cards to meet the demand, a stark contrast to their initial handmade production. Despite gambling being somewhat looked down upon by Japanese authorities, Nintendo Koppai prospered. The company was granted a special status as the official purveyor of playing cards to the imperial household, an honor that bolstered its standing in the industry and among the general populace. This unique position allowed Nintendo Koppai to continue its operations even during periods when card games faced heavy restrictions and bans. The flourishing business led to the opening of a new Nintendo Koppai branch in Osaka in 1902, marking the first significant expansion of the company. Here, they ventured into the production of Western-style playing cards, adapting to the tastes of an increasingly Western-influenced Japanese population. The company continued to thrive, firmly establishing itself as a major player in the playing card industry. By the time Fusajiro Yamauchi retired in 1929, Nintendo Koppai was a well-established and respected company. His adopted son-in-law, Sekiryo Kaneda, later Yamauchi, took the reins. This transition would mark the beginning of new chapters in Nintendo's history, leading it from being a successful playing card company to a global powerhouse in the entertainment industry. This first chapter of Nintendo's journey laid the foundations of a company ethos that endures to this day. At its core, Nintendo has always strived to deliver high-quality, captivating products. From Fusajiro Yamauchi's intricate Hanafuda cards to the immersive worlds of Mario and Link, this commitment to excellence in entertainment remains the guiding principle of Nintendo. Chapter 2: The Early Years, Hanafuda Cards and the Card Game Industry. In the wake of Fusajiro Yamauchi's retirement in 1929, the stewardship of Nintendo Koppai fell into the capable hands of Sekiryo Yamauchi, Yamauchi's son-in-law. Continuing the family tradition, Sekiryo maintained the company's focus on producing quality playing cards, expanding the business, and solidifying its reputation in the marketplace. Under Sekiryo's guidance, Nintendo Koppai continued its growth, quickly becoming a significant player in the Japanese playing card industry. While Hanafuda remained the company's cornerstone product, Sekiryo expanded the range to include various types of traditional and Western-style cards, catering to an increasingly diversified clientele. The 1930s and 1940s saw Nintendo navigating through turbulent waters. Japan was on a war path, and the subsequent years of World War II caused severe disruption to businesses nationwide. Despite the challenging circumstances, Nintendo managed to stay afloat, due in part to its focus on entertainment products, which provided a means of escape and amusement in a time of uncertainty. After the end of the war, the company faced a series of restrictive gambling laws passed by the Allied occupation forces, which severely limited the card game industry. Nintendo adapted to these restrictions, producing cards for non-gambling games and educational cards for children. In 1947, Sekiryo established a new distribution company named Marufuku Company to manage the increasingly complicated logistics of Nintendo Koppai's widespread distribution. This entity was responsible for managing the sales and distribution of the playing cards to a network of stores throughout Japan. In 1951, Hiroshi Yamauchi, Sekiryo's grandson, assumed leadership of the company after Sekiryo's death. A visionary and a strong-willed businessman, Hiroshi would lead Nintendo into a new era of innovation, growth, and diversification, marking the beginning of its transformation from a card company into an entertainment behemoth. Under Hiroshi's leadership, the company changed its name from Nintendo Koppai to Nintendo Playing Card Company in 1951, signifying its primary business at the time. A crucial milestone during Hiroshi's early tenure was the 1953 introduction of plastic playing cards in Japan, which were more durable and easier to shuffle than the traditional paper cards. This innovation set a new standard in the playing card industry, further solidifying Nintendo's dominance in the marketplace. Despite these successful years, Hiroshi Yamauchi soon realized that the playing card business had its limitations. In 1963, the company underwent another name change, this time to Nintendo Company, dropping the playing card to signify its intention to diversify into new business avenues. From these humble beginnings, a pattern starts to emerge that will become the backbone of Nintendo's success story, a relentless focus on quality, the courage to innovate, and the readiness to adapt to the changing times. These attributes would be tested and proven true time and again as Nintendo stepped into new territories in the decades to come.